Hey everyone, Chris here with another filler video. Now today is going to be a short one because all I really want to talk about is what to expect for Season 4 of Ancient DOS games and what to expect for November and December since I won't be doing regular episodes. So let's start with the more interesting thing, Ancient DOS games Season 4. Now as far as Season 4 of Ancient DOS games is concerned, it's pretty much going to be the same kind of scheduling you've come to expect out of Season 3. It's going to be first, second, and third Saturdays of every month will be a new episode. If there happens to be a fourth or fifth Saturday of the month, no videos for then. And 5 videos before a filler video, and that makes for 50 regular episodes spanned out across 2 years. So, it's pretty much the same kind of scheduling you come to expect out of Season 3. However, one interesting difference, I'm sure a number of you may have noticed that I actually have the ability to upload high-def videos to Blip now, specifically at 720p. Well, Ancient DOS Games Season 4 is going to be HD 720p, because I can't do 1080 uploads. Oh well. Actually, the funny thing is that I did some checking ahead of time to see what kind of quality this is going to do for the gameplay itself. And I noticed that it actually helps the low resolution gameplay better. 320 by 200 scales up to the 720p, like the whole thing is just, it looks more sharp, the low res stuff, than the high res stuff, which pretty much looks the same. I don't know, there are differences, but it's so incredibly minor. You have to be like looking at it with like a magnifying glass to see it. But whatever, it's going to be 720p, and it is going to be widescreen too, but I am going to take advantage of that in a unique way because, as you know, a lot of these old DOS games, they're not widescreen games, they're standard aspect. But what I can do, given a widescreen display, is that I can take the image and then shift it over when I want to do like the game stats or something, so I'm not overlaying over top of the gameplay, so it's not like you have something right in your face like this. I don't know, I think that should be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But now let's talk about what to expect for November and December. Basically, it's going to be just like it was last year. There's going to be a filler video on the first and third Saturdays of November and December, so 4 filler videos to come. Not going to be anything too, well, actually now that I think about it, I do have some interesting stuff planned for these filler videos, so make sure you do stay tuned for them. In terms of the Patreon support, I do have some plans to perhaps do 2 live streams per month for the $4 plus patrons of the show. And I've still been thinking about throwing in some other rewards too, like something to be a little more long-term than just the sort of, instantaneous things with some of them, but I'm still figuring out like the best way to do that and everything, because, I only have so much time to be able to do stuff. I gotta make sure I don't throw in rewards. It's gonna take like, take up all my time or something. There is one request people have made in terms of a kind of reward to give, to be like being able to do like DOS gameplay online with each other or something. I'm not going to be doing that simply because it's actually really finicky to get DOSBox to work nicely over the internet. It really depends on the game, like whether or not it's been designed with modem gameplay in mind, or whether or not its networking can tolerate having any kind of lag or such. I mean, if you guys remember that crossover video I did with Clint Basinger of Lazy Game Reviews, we actually tried to make a crossover video prior, and we tried like 3 different games in DOS, and all of them had issues. And these were like, one of them was Duke Nukem 3D, for crying out loud. So it's really finicky getting this stuff working over the internet. Now let's talk about some other things going on. Firstly, Escape. I am still working on it. In fact, the design process for Escape is pretty much done at this point, which means all that's left is coding, and there is a lot of coding to do. In fact, most of what I've been doing recently has been foundation coding, like making all of the different pieces that will make it so much easier to make not just this game, but any games I decide to make in the future, which, is kind of important if I want to get these things out in any kind of reasonable time frame. So that's why I haven't really had much to show, is how am I supposed to show you like a texture handler? But the other thing too is, in terms of YouTube uploads, the reason why there haven't been any recently is, well, first of all, I was going through the whole Content ID muting nonsense with the Star Wars episode. That's over with. That video is working fine now, but the reason why I haven't been doing any uploads after that became fine is because I've actually been having connectivity issues with YouTube in general. And you know how it is with YouTube. If you've got a problem, forget about tech support. So How am I supposed to upload something if I can't maintain a connection for more than like 5 minutes at a time? In any case, once I've got that figured out, if I can figure out myself, then I'll get back to YouTube uploads. Until then, it's sketchy trying to upload anything. So yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for the next filler video, which will be the first Saturday of November, and, well, not gonna spoil anything yet, except, well, maybe just a little bit of sort of gameplay sound effects, just to sort of give you a hint as to what's coming.